right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We're going to take a look at this free-to-play hit. Now, funny enough, I do think that this free-to-play hit is one of the better free-to-play units in the game. I mean, there's no way he could be better than Mr. Boo, right? It's just, Mr. Boo is so crazy. I mean, able to take Cell Max level super attacks and stuff like that. Like, Mr. Boo is just so nuts, dude. But I do think this hit, at least, is like a super good free-to-play character, kind of like that. Now, in terms of build, I kind of went like this. I mean, at the end of the day, I definitely want him to dodge more than anything. This hit does have one of the new strongest abilities we've seen in the game now is Tech UI Goku's dodge and then counter. Hit has it. Now, Hit doesn't have any crits or anything like that in his kit. So I did want to try and get a little bit of crit in there because that will really actually enable the counters to be, you know, very solid. Hit gets additional dodge chance with every super attack he does as well. If the hidden potential system was guaranteed, I would go all in on that. But I mean, remember, we could pour 25 additional on him and then he just gets, you know, the hidden potential system additional normal. It is an actual super attack Hit needs to do to get the extra dodge chance. Hit does, like Rose, get extra stats, though, with every attack he does in the turn. So if he dodges, like, you know, 7 attacks, 7 counters, he should look pretty good. Especially now that we know that the dodge chances are additive, right? So Hit has a 50% chance to dodge, right? And then he gets an extra 16% chance to dodge when Ki is 12, and then he gets 6% chance to dodge per super attack performed. Those all add together, right? So he should look very good. Let's jump in. All right, guys, just to kind of see, I did hop into a pretty tough fight right here. Oh, man. I mean, this is asking an awful lot of him. Maybe we shouldn't put him in slot 1. I'm not really super happy with our rotation as well. Remember, one thing about 17 and 18 is they'll be a lot better now that there's going to be a Goku on every single slot. But, like, look at this. We have 4 Gokus, and, yeah, you guys could see, of course, stupid rotations. Let's do this. Yeah, this. I mean, I would... you know what? Whatever. You know what, dude? Screw it. Let's just put Hit in slot 1 right there. Let's do it. I mean, this is... Damn, orbs are too good. This is a little risky. I'm really biting off a lot for Hit right here, but, I mean, just go be great. Defense is 100k. I mean, again, this is a free-to-play character. I probably shouldn't do this, but let's just see. And we're in Red Zone, Kid Buu. Well, okay, we did live. Technically, we lived. Okay. I mean, the dodge didn't really trigger right there. All right, so there's an additional. So every dodge we do, we're countering. So his stats should go up. We are against an STR enemy, of course, so we're going to need to get some crits. Okay. I mean, this is good. I mean, of course, we don't want to run him in slot 1, but I just wanted to see. I mean, technically, we did live. We did live STR Kid Buu. There's a crit. Okay, so, I mean, a little iffy right away, but don't worry. Do not worry. We will be able to bring this back with ease. One of the reasons I wanted to do Red Zone Kid Buu, I figured we could hop into, like, a really tough fight. Oh, they take damage from normals right there? Oh, no, they're just trash. Okay. That unit just sucks balls. They're taking... They're taking damage right there? Alright, guys, we'll come right back here. So I just jumped right back in with the same team. Hit started in slot 7. The thing that I'm a little concerned here, though, is that we will defeat Kid Buu. I just jumped in. I'm a little concerned we'll just kill Kid Buu before we get to Hit in slot 7. Okay. I mean, we'll see. We had HL UI Goku in slot 1. We had Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta slot 2. And then I put the Int Androids in slot 3. And then now we have this rotation, and then Hit was in slot 7. Yeah, I mean, it's not the hardest ever to kill STR Kid Buu. Typically, like, when I do specific showcases in here, though, I really do try not to do that. I mean, it's, you know, I guess if, like, a good character would come out where, like, you know, you could, like, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like, you know, we could do a specific showcase for him in here where we are directly doing that and stuff like that, right? Okay, hopefully Goku will, make sure to dodge. Actually, probably should have put my Goku in slot 3, huh? So make sure you dodge, buddy. I mean, could he live? All right, well, regardless. Okay, cool. All right, so now we're on to Int Kid Buu. Let's rock him in slot 2 right there. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll be able to get Tournament Power and Shocking Speed along with UI Goku. Let me go over some of the details of Hit's kit. I mean, since we've already done a turn and stuff like that. So in terms of links, I mean, links are going to be a huge issue for this guy. He has Infighter, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Tournament of Power, Warriors of Universe 6, Shocking Speed, and Shouting Limit. Now, when I say links are going to be a huge issue for him, I just more so am talking about, like, the characters who are going to share a lot of links with him. If we jump over and take a look, this is what it looks like. Like, you guys can see, there's nothing here. I guess Dispo, like, maybe we could, you know, take out, like, UI and put in Topo, and then take out Vegeta or something like that. Like, we could take a couple characters out, put Topo and Dispo in there, I suppose. What is that? That's going to be Infighter we're going to get from him. That's one of the links that Dispo has right there. Okay. So, yeah, but I think links for the most part, it's like Hit has some decent links, but it's kind of like a weird combo of links, if that kind of like makes sense, right? So it's gonna be tough to take advantage of that a lot. Hit's super attack effect, he gets 30% defense, and then he has a 30% chance to stun. So that's something, you know, for Super Body Road or something like that. He gets 166% attack and even start a turn. He changes Int Key Spheres to Rainbow Key Spheres. So our boy is a Rainbow Orb Changer. You guys know how good that shit is. He has a high chance to dodge. He gets an additional, the 66% chance to be a super if he gets a Rainbow Key Sphere. Then he gets 166% attack and defense and a 16% chance to dodge when Key is at 12. So, to be fair, when we put him in slot 1 in front of the most hits, that part will not be activated, right? Like, when Key meter is 12, that's going to activate, like, when he actually supers, right? So, that little 16% chance to dodge we did not have active at that moment. Then, Hit gets 66% attack and defense per attack performed in the turn, just like Physical Rose. Hit gets an additional 6% chance to dodge per super attack performed. Then Hit counters with Tremendous Force after dodging. That's Tech UI Goku's ability. And then he has a medium chance to stun the enemy. That's going to be a 1-turn stun. So Hit has a... Hit has a 1-turn stun on his passive and a 2-turn stun on his super attack effect. We do have to get him a Rainbow Orb. Let's hit that. All right, let's see how Hit does right here. Let's see what Hit is going to give us on this rotation real quick. See if Hit will be able to give us any good numbers or not. So now that, by the way, now that UI Goku, supposedly the way he works is with that dodge building up the way he does, I do feel like my confidence has gone up in AGL UI Goku quite a bit, actually, with the exponential dodging increase. So... by the way, UI Goku on his 18 key does give crit chance. Evolution Blue Vegeta last turn does give crit chance as well. So that is blocked by Kid Buu. But the 2 supers give us the dodge chance. Boom. But now we're ready for the counters. Counter, buddy. Yeah, daddy, please counter, man. All right, let's see. Crits. Yep, there we go. Okay. Dude, you gotta dodge. Gotta dodge. Gotta dodge, man. Well, guys... I may never run Int 17 and 18 again. I thought that they might be revitalized, maybe once Team Universe 7 comes out. But, I mean, as of right now, it's very simple. I run the Int androids, and they take all of our HP and damage. So, that's no good. No good. I really want Hit to get footage here. I mean, I don't want to turn this into a sabotage showcase, but I mean, what if we put him in slot 1 and he enters into God mode? What if he does, right? Like, I'm tempted to do it, man. I'm thinking about it, but I won't. I mean, we've already taken a lot of damage from me toying around with him in slot 1. Let's just do this. Remember that UI Goku's domain will not buff hit, by the way. Remember, because hit is an extreme class unit, and the domain only buffs super class characters. So, okay, let's do this. One thing I do want to... So, the dodge chances supposedly add together. I need to put some of these characters in situations where we can confirm if that's true. So, okay, let's see. So, we should be at 84, 91. Okay, so, okay. That apparently was a 91% chance to dodge right there that we just failed. So, I mean, I get, there's really, I mean, it's possible to fail a 9% chance to dodge right to fail a 9% chance to dodge like that, huh? Okay, this run is done. This is Jover. Well, let's just finish up in here. Maybe, let me just, I mean, I think hit is good enough to run in these tough fights. I still have not done the Legendary Existence mission, and in the newest fight, the newest tough fight in the game. One reason I haven't done the Legendary Existence mission yet is because I did want to get Hit full link level 10 before I did it, right? So now that Hit is full link level 10, I'm going to use him in that Legendary Existence mission. So I do think Hit is easily strong enough to go into very tough content. I mean, just, you know, kind of like for the showcase here, I've kind of been putting Hit in, you know, well, the first turn I put him in a tough position. Let's go to like a weaker fight that attacks a lot, but maybe just like a little bit weaker, just so we could sort of see Hit do like damage. And if we do a weaker fight too, you know, it'll be a little bit easier for us to just kind of do like a jumble team, right? Like we could take AGL UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta off, add like Topo and Dispo, you know, kind of just do some stuff like that. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll cut right here and we'll come back. What's a good boss to fight that maybe is not like, you know, not a Dokkan event boss, but would do 1,000,000 attacks turn 1. Maybe, I'm sorry? That's the first time I've seen Vegeta post revive buff. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Finally, we got to see that. Yep, and then he follows up with the 23. You got one more in you, daddy. You got one more in you, daddy. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yup, he sure does. Oh my god, dude. Don't forget that he's giving crit support, by the way. What a beast. That's what EZAs look like in 2024. Oh my god. Alright, guys. This should count as a fight where we'll be able to get a lot of different counter chances. I kind of want to just put him in slot 1, honestly. Yeah, so we'll have Infighter, Turn Up Power, Shocking Speed next to Dispo. I'm gonna just put him in slot 1 right here. Yeah, let's just do it. We have 17, 18 support up right now. So let's go ahead and see how this is gonna look. Remember, Topo unfortunately supports Defender of Justice and Special Pose, not like tournament participants or anything like that. So Hit is getting support from 17 and 18, but not from Topo. One good thing about running Int Evolution Blue Vegeta and EGL UI on the team with Hit, though, is, again, damn, we need those to be supers. Yeah, perfect. So the 66% chance we failed, we got the Hidden Potential System additional. But UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta, remember, on their 18-key super attack, they give 2-turn crit support in Evolution Blue Vegeta and AGL UI Goku. I think that's a huge underrated factor that a lot of people ignore. I literally have still never seen anyone talk about UI Goku and Vegeta's multiple turn crit support. And I feel like it is useful for a lot of these characters, man. I've noticed that when UI and Vegeta are firing off their super attacks, the rest of the team does feel like it's critting more. And you guys know a fair amount of my units do have more defensive builds. So it's like I'm spotting all these extra crits kind of coming out and shit like that. Whoa, Dispo, Daddy, hello? He should be fine, but yeah, I mean, this is not, it's not 9th anniversary meta, but whoa, Dispo. Dude, what if that was a 3 million super, Dispo? Oh my god, this kid. Dispo, you for real? Holy hell. This guy. I'm putting this video up right as soon as I'm done recording it. I did have a video where Dispo was crazy in the new fight, but I haven't put that up yet. But yeah, I mean, Dispo's dirty. Don't worry. Don't worry. Dispo is filthy. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we've seen Hit do stuff. Maybe let's get one more rotation and we can finish up. I think we're probably just gonna kill right here, probably. Let's just get one more turn. Dude, I wish that we had Hit right here. Are you kidding me? Imagine if we had Hit right here. That could have been so fire. Because remember, again, Hit gets the extra damage with every attack that he does. He's going to get the extra attack and defense. Again, for the Legendary Existence mission in the new fight against Evolution Blue Vegeta and Blue Kaioken Goku, I do think that Hit is going to be very effective for us to help us get that mission cleared. And obviously, Hit can work very well next to Tech UI Goku, where Hit is completely built around dodging, and Tech UI Goku will allow him to dodge no matter what. Alright, well, here's another rotation for us. I mean, we have 17, 18 support up. We got a couple of links up for Hitto. Let's just go ahead and do this and see kind of what Hit's gonna do. I mean, looking at it, it's like it does feel like I'd want, you know, crits for these counters to actually do something, right? The counters are going to do a lot more, of course, if he's got crit. Like, small attacks like that, counters and additional normals are going to do a lot better once they're crit. That's why I gave Physical Rose full crit. But the problem at the same time is that Hit is a free-to-play character, right? He's a free-to-play, like, I feel like trying to build a free-to-play character offensively is just asking for disaster. Like, I could give Physical Rose full crit, or Cell Max full crit, or, you know, 9th Anniversary LR Broly full crit. It's fine. There are summonable LRs and shit like that. But a free-to-play Hit, I think just giving him full crit is probably, again, it's just asking for trouble. But, I mean, if we have him with, like, EGL UI Goku around and stuff like that, getting the little extra crits, as long as that Hit is dodging, he should be a very capable free-to-play character. I like him. Again, I think Hit is a very capable free-to-play character. So there's Hit. I mean, again, as long as he's giving us dodges, I think he's definitely an option we can run, right? Like, I think, like, a free-to-play player being able to grab this guy, he could be effective. This could be a great character for, like, Battlefield Metal Cooler. This guy would be fantastic in there because he'd have multiple chances to stun. He could do a lot of counters. He could have dodges, right? Like, they're giving us good characters. That is for damn sure. So, all right, let's go and take a look at what we've got right here. So, this is Mission for the Survival of Universe 6 Hit. Leader Skill, Physical Type Key 3 and 50% of stats. Super Attack is the Time Skip. He gives 30% defense, Supreme Damage, and then a 30% chance to stun. Passive Skill, Killer Speed. He gets 166% attack and defense. Changes Int Key Sphere to Rainbow Key Sphere. He has a high chance to dodge. Then he gets an additional, the 66% chance to be a super when he gets a Rainbow Key Sphere. That is it's very easy for Hit to get a Rainbow Key Sphere after he creates them, and still other characters will be able to eat off those Rainbow Key Spheres, because Rainbow Key Sphere, like, orb changing is just that strong, right? Then he gets 166% attack and defense, and a 16% chance to dodge when key is 12 or more. Remember, that should all add together, all these different dodge chances. And then he gets 6% chance to dodge per super attack performed on the turn, right? So he can get up to, what, 72%, 78%, 84% is his max after 3 super attacks, which he could do. I mean, that's definitely pretty good. And that would allow him to really be able to pump out a lot of counters, right? Like, maybe, we could get a good turn where, one of these tough bosses is doing, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks in slot 3 or something like that after Hit triple supers. We could be in business for sure. Then Hit has the ridiculously busted Tech UI Goku ability. counters with tremendous force after evading an enemy attack. Works on both normals and supers. Very busted. And then he has a 30% chance to stun the attacked enemy. So remember, this is a 30% chance to stun for 1 turn. This is a 30% chance to stun for 2 turns. But a nice combo, right? You have 2 different procs to work with there. Links are Infighter, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Tournament of Power, Warriors of Universe 6, Shocking Speed, and Shouting the Limit. And that's what we've got with our boy Hit. We'll see, by the way, you know, LR Hit and God Goku get a nice EZA. Certainly possible. Could they EZA during this celebration? I would say, yeah, definitely. Easily they could. That would be a fun one for sure. Here's the 200% teams Hit has. He, you know, does have Rose's Super Bosses, huh? Topo's team. And then, of course, we've got, like, UI Goku and stuff like that. And then, of course, these are his, you know, top linking partners. And then 12 Q multiplier is 140%. Finally, Hit. One thing that is, I guess, pretty nice about Hit, right? For a free-to-play character, he has no restrictions or anything. Like, he just has a really nice kit. It's just he has very low stats because he's free-to-play. But, I mean, he doesn't have restrictions, so Hit is a legitimate buff on all these different teams he's on. Universe 6. Hit is also on Universal Survival Saga as well. We also have Hit on the Target Goku category team, right? Hit is over here on Rapid Growth. And remember, I mean, some of these teams like Rapid Growth, you bet your ass, I mean, Hit could be a decent option for Rapid Growth with how bad that category is. Then Hit is also on Space Traveling Warriors, right? We typically very often get Space Traveling Warrior missions, right? We had one for the Legendary Freeze event, and they give us Dispo and Hit. Both would be great for that. Then Hit is on the Legendary Existence category. I'm going to be using him for that mission in the new Evolution Blue Vegeta and Blue Kaioken Goku fight. Because I want to do, even though it's only 5 Legendary Existence characters, I'm going to do a full Legendary Existence team. Then there's also the, what is this, Accelerated Battle? Yeah, this is the Accelerated Battle category right here. Okay, cool. Then Hit is also on Tournament Participants. And then finally, I mean, they're continuing it. Super Bosses. I told y'all, like when Super Bosses dropped and Broly dropped, I said we're probably going to see Super Bosses be the category of this year that they're going to constantly be buffing. I think it's going to keep happening. I think the domain update's going to happen. I think they're going to keep pushing Super Bosses throughout the year, so be ready. They are not done with Super Bosses. I do not think so at all. So let me know what you guys think of this free-to-play Hit. I do think he's a very solid character, though. This is a free-to-play unit. We've gotten some really, really good free-to-play characters this year. Bobbity and Deborah, Bobbity and Boo are not bad. Obviously, Mr. Boo is elite. Hit is pretty good. You know, we have some nice free-to-play characters we're getting these days.